What are you still doing up? It's the middle of the night. Well, I thought the final presentation was tomorrow. How long have you been editing that? That's... I know how late you were up writing this last night, and I know how well you communicate. I know how precise and thorough you are when you compile these. That amount of time editing after how much you did yesterday just seems excessive. Look, dearest, I get that you're keyed up. It's the final report, and that's big. Especially after how long you've been working on this project. I absolutely understand that this needs to be flawless tomorrow. But you won't be any good to anyone, especially yourself, if you're sleep deprived. Is anything going to change in the next 6 hours that you would need to worry about or include? Is anything likely to change at all between this minute and when you have to deliver the presentation tomorrow morning? Okay, then all you're doing at this point is sitting there, spinning yourself out. Save the report and come to bed. Dearest, you have been working on this so hard, and I see that. But at this point, all you're doing is overworking yourself and not in any way that will have any positive impact. You are so good at your job, and your boss knows it. Trust your gut. Second guessing yourself like this isn't beneficial to anyone. Not to your team. Not to you. It doesn't honor all the work you've all done to get this far. Your presentation is good. When you read it for me last night, I followed it perfectly. It doesn't need to be rewritten or rearranged. I promise. Save it and come to bed. I think waiting here for you is a better plan. Save the report and turn off the computer. Thank you. Now come on. Let's see if we can't get you to sleep. You've still got a few hours before you need to be up. Snuggle up. Let me hold you. I'm not surprised. It's really easy for your brain to get stuck in a spiral, especially when there's a problem. It's normal to want to solve the problem, so you focus on that. You do everything in your power, everything you can think of, to work toward a solution. But sometimes, when you can't immediately solve it, or when it's something that has a deadline that's out of your control, all your brain can register is that the problem still exists, even when you've done everything within your power. So you start fixating on smaller and smaller parts of the problem. But no matter what parts of that you touch or alter or try to fix, the larger problem still exists. So your brain is still grappling with how to address it, how to fix it. And since it can't, the problem must be that your solution didn't work. And it all starts all over again from the top. It sucks, but it's normal. Your presentation is going to be wonderful, dearest. I know it is. You're just stuck in a spiral is all. And you need sleep. There's this trick my mom tried to teach me when I was a kid. It helps her, but it just keeps me awake. I focus too hard on what I'm supposed to do, so it kind of counteracts the intention. Sort of like when people tell you to breathe in for 4 beats and then out for 8. It's easy to get lost in the counting instead of the process of deep, even, relaxing breaths. We can, if you want to. Okay, close your eyes. That's just where it starts. Close your eyes. Let your body sink into the bed. Start with your feet, with your toes, and slowly relax them. And then your calves, and your thighs. Let the tension of the day just bleed out of them. Relax your belly and your lower back. Let go of the tension in your chest, in your shoulders, and your biceps. Relax your forearms, and your palms, your fingers. I know. When you're hyper-focused, your brain is primed to be alert, asking it to focus more on something very specific, like an exact body part, for example. Doesn't let it stop or break out of its loop. Your body's relaxed, but your brain is still active, and you're asking it to be even more aware at the same time that you're asking it to let go. I'll have to tell Mom that she's still the only person I know who that trick works for. Rather than trying to convince your brain to let go, why don't we try redirecting its focus? Focus on the feel of my fingers in your hair. On the pattern my fingertips make against your scalp. Focus on the warmth of my body and the familiarity and